Welcome back to part 2 of Alice. What I want to say here is, okay, what I just picked up are teeth. Teeth are practically currency. But since I already got all the upgrades and all that, I don't really need teeth, except for when I use one costume where you use up teeth instead of your hearts. And for in case you haven't noticed it yet, hearts is roses are basically your health. And I'm used to Zelda, so I'm gonna say hearts sometimes. And that's a dig move. You won't get these unless you're playing New Game Plus. And that's right, I am playing New Game Plus, but only to show you all the dresses. And I have all the weapons, all upgraded and everything, so, you know. Every stage will have slides. Oh, that better be Hawaiian Punch. Of course it's not Hawaiian Punch.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
That must be the remains of the Jabberwocky from the first game.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
No,
Yeah,
but you'll caress your weapon like you do.
One's certainly looking for you.
Anyway, the Vorpal Blade, it's the weakest of your weapons, but holy crap, it's the swiftest, and it'll become my weapon of choice. What was that?
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
And that's pretty much a wise saying. Oh great, she's menstruating through her eyes. Yeah, I'd probably go out of the way for teeth. Not too terribly out of the way. But I may go for teeth because one of the like I said, I'm showing off all the costumes, and I want to have all the teeth I can for that one particular costume. So anyway, this is the combat system. It's very similar as far as targeting. It's similar to Legend of Zelda, which I pretty much love that. Oh yeah. I know those are kind of creepy, you know, the doll faces, but you'll understand why they're doll faces much later.
Human purpose is fickle because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
And that's pretty unethical. This is pretty much a hypnotherapist telling you, encouraging you to forget. And something I gotta point out from the first game, her jumps are pretty much, they're really stiff. This game, the jumps are like a saving grace because you can do mid-air twirls, and if you hold the A button, you can actually float, but only for a limited time, so be careful.
Ah, it's you again, Alice. You may approach. Why would
I already
you do
did.
that? You want to eat me? Yes,
Don't give Grandma a herd, you little bastard.
Mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree?
Oh yes, everything is
Now,
much
there
better
are
with
snouts
bacon.
scattered about. I heard a few behind in the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs.
I hate to say, but you don't look so appetizing yourself.
All you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Weapon number 2, the pepper grinder. But since we have the DLC weapons, let's see. I have the fucking squid. Does the same thing, but it has an added effect. I forgot what the effect was, though. These things are piss easy. All you gotta do is shoot them down. Shoot down their hives. Which, if you don't find their hives in time, it does get pretty annoying. Now, your pepper grinder kind of acts like those turrets in like the Resident Evil games where, you know, you shoot for too long, it'll overheat, and you have to let them cool. Which since my pepper grinders are fully upgraded, I rarely have to worry about that. Where the oh. Bitch. Pig snouts. You find them, you shoot them, they reveal a secret path. It's that simple. And after you shoot them, after they sneeze, they just become suicidal and head for the duchesses. Oh wait, I went in the circle. What the fuck? The levels aren't really that confusing, but if you do lose track of where you're going, you will like run in a circle. Like right now. Oh, wait, I am supposed to go back in there. I'm thinking I'm later on in the level.
My bad. Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
Ooh. What's in here? Money? Teeth. Which, I got a lot of teeth because I don't really need to spend any of them anymore. And as you can see, all I have is 4 hearts. No matter what you do, all you're going to have is 4 roses. I keep calling them hearts. No matter what, you're going to have 4 hearts, as long as you wear that dress. The only thing that dress is good for is challenge runs. Which, I may do a challenge run one day. Okay, music's still going. Why? You little bitch! Fuck your shit up. commoners. Fuck that.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
Okay, they're not making it clear, but we're all adults, or the ones that are watching should be adults. It should be clear that there's child prostitution going on in this world. But that's not the only issue. It becomes more insidious. It'll reveal to be more insidious later on. Now these, they don't really hurt you that bad, but they will catch you by surprise. They're kind of like the annoying snakes in Resident Evil 4 and 5. Like that. Son of a bitch. Okay, hold on. Keyhole. That if you have to go out of the way for something, it's usually for a secret. But I'm not going to do that unless I know there's a Rodulus room. What are these? Pollen or I don't know.
Shit has officially hit the fan.
Like I said, this is all in Alice's head. And, well, she's seeing this. She's getting brain fucked here. But in the first game, her schizophrenia was caused by PTSD. There's another cause in this game, although I won't reveal till later. Hey, come back here, kid! Oh yeah, that's right, you got a dodge mechanic too. Now what's your dodging animation? Fucking butterflies. You're the butterfly ninja. Ah! Okay, where is that multiply hive? There it is. Go away. I already know, but as you can see, all my weapons are upgraded.
I'd always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
Okay, now since you already seen them, I'll show you the other weapons. The other ranged weapon you have is a teapot cannon. Pretty much, it's a grenade launcher. And as for your other melee weapon, you have the equivalent to a skull hammer from like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Anyway, these levels aren't... There's 5 chapters, but each chapter is pretty lengthy. They're probably like an hour and a half long. And that's if you keep your side questing to a minimum. If you go off collecting shit, each chapter could last like 2 hours or so. So this is not a short game by any means. you are going to get like 10 or 11 hours out of this. That's if you decide to go for everything. Look at this, some kind of enemy camp. Do they have any picnic baskets? Oh shit. They plan to spoon me to death. Alright, so will we survive this attack? We'll find out later in the next part. Later.